Welcome back. The Cabinet Office has announced that the national flag of the Bahamas will be flown at half-mast to mourn the death of Pastor Vaughn P. Miller, Minister of Environment and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament for the Golden Isles constituency. The period of mourning began at sunrise today and will be observed until sunset on Saturday, the 4th of August. On Monday, Prime Minister Davis spoke fondly of the late Cabinet Minister.
Vaughn's passing is a shock. It is a loss felt not only in government, but in homes and communities across our country. He began his life's work in the church, ministering to people's spiritual needs. And when he stepped into public service, he carried that same calling with him. Compassion was at the heart of his service. He was steady. He was thoughtful. He did not rush to be heard. But when he spoke, he paid attention because his words came from a place of conviction and care. For one, politics was not about personal ambition. It was about fairness. It was about empathy. It was about making sure ordinary people had a voice. In cabinet, he offered counsel that was wise and grounded. In Parliament, he stood firm for his constituents. In his community, he was a neighbor, a pastor, and a friend. He treated people with respect, even when disagreements ran deep. And in a world where politics can often divide us, he reminded us of what binds us together: our shared humanity.
The Office of the Prime Minister said it will announce the date for a state funeral at a later date. According to the Central Bank of the Bahamas monthly financial and economic developments report for August 2025, the country's total tourist arrivals continues to trend ahead of last year's numbers, with cruise ship visitors' arrivals making up a majority of the 7.4 million visitors as of August 2025. The report explains that between January and August 2025, total visitor arrivals were ahead of the same period last year by 8.5% at 7.4 million. The report also explains that for July, total arrivals decreased by 3.3% to 1.1 million visitors when compared to the same period last year. Data from the Nassau Airport Development Company, NAD, shows that total air departures, not including domestic passengers, declined by 3% when compared to August of 2024. For the short-term vacation rental market, it was discovered that in August, total room nights sold increased by 1% when compared to August of 2024. Meanwhile, a shortage of hotel rooms continued to limit the number of air arrivals to the country. Well, guess who's back on the political scene? After going quiet following the 2021 general elections where they did not win any seats, the Democratic National Alliance is set to make a return. According to a DNA press statement, they are back by popular demand. The DNA says Bahamians want the cost of living and the ease of doing business reduced, control of immigration, less corruption, less crime, and more jobs with a return to Christian values. The party accused the government of being deaf to the people's concerns. Party members recently visited Bahamas Harvest Church to show unity as they begin to regroup. And finally, with Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming, BTC collaborating with the Sister Breast Cancer Support Group to hold its Breast Cancer Awareness Think Pink Day. This event allowed women to have a chance to receive a free mammogram and also gain information and advice on breast health. Marketing Manager for BTC, Stacey Mackey, spoke more on this initiative today.
We wanted to ensure that our customers have an opportunity to come out, network, talk to the professionals, and get information, as well as leave with a mammogram. We're not just doing this at the mall. On the 2nd of October, we will be in Marsh Harbor, Abaco, at our BTC retail store, because we are showing the love for breasts all month, as well as on the 10th of October, we'll be at Southwest. So if you don't have a chance to catch us today, you can definitely catch us at Southwest Plaza on the 10th of October. And for those on the Family Islands, we haven't forgotten you because we will be at Marsh Harbor on the 2nd of October.
And lastly, how many people did you prepare to take on today, and how many people have been taking advantage of it so far?
Well, we're still doing the presentations, but we have planned to accommodate 100 persons to have a complimentary mammogram.
The first president of the Sister Support Group, Yvette Williams, says self-examinations are important, especially as the number of younger women being diagnosed with breast cancer increases.
Breast self-examination is extremely important, almost as important as a mammogram. Actually, and these women have not had family history, and to be honest, we don't know what is causing cancer. We don't know what is causing breast cancer, but we do know that if it is caught early enough, prevention is better, and once it's early, then you can be treated. Often, I've heard of a few cases of 26, 25, 24-year-olds presenting with lumps in their breasts, going to the doctor, and the doctor is saying, oh, it's just fibrocystic. Go back a year later, and only to find that it is cancer at age 26. So I'm saying, once you've done your breast self-examination, insist that you not only have a mammogram, but an ultrasound, because that ultrasound can save your life, and it prevents a lot of headache for you in later years.
Williams reminded women, if you discover something that may raise concerns, remember the Sister Group is there to support you. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. It's been a pleasure to have you join us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.